everyone. I'm Miguelina Betty, aka Catwoman from Tech Valor. Thank you so much for joining me today at the YouTubers Unite Virtual Technology Conference. Today, I'm going to be talking about digital branding, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Thank you all for coming. All right, digital branding with Tech Valor. So, there are three pillars of branding in general. Uh, Distinguishability, recognizability, and communicability. So, distinguishability is what sets you apart from other businesses or other brands. Recognizability is about when someone searches for you, how do they know that they found the right person? That could either be by color or by specific word or specific logo, that type of thing. And then communicability. How is the best way to communicate with you, whether it is via social media or directly over the phone? All of those three different pillars of branding is very, very important. Um, and when it comes to branding, it's obviously been around for a very long time. But with the digital age, we've kind of had to change the way that we look at branding and think about it from a electronical perspective. So, first, let's talk about digital distinguishability. One of the things that you should definitely look into when you want to create a brand for yourself is get a unique name, a name that's different from what everybody else has. So, you are going to have to do some kind of research. You're going to have to go online, see if there's already a domain for that, and then also if there are social media handles for it. For example, when Gadget Goddess and I decided to do a podcast together, we were brainstorming about different types of names. And one of the names that we thought of was Gadget Chats. And we did our research first. That domain was available, gadgetchats.com. And no one else had that social media handle. There wasn't any um, YouTube, there wasn't any Twitter, there wasn't any Facebook, any Instagram, nothing. So when we realized that that was the one that we wanted to go to and no one else had that, we grabbed all of that. So one thing got out of the way. That is how people knew who we are. That was our name, Gadget Chats. Now, the recognizability of being Gadget Chats was then looking for what was going to be our theme. So, as far as digital branding, the one of the things that we thought about whether it was going to be light or dark theme. We went with a dark theme. What was going to be our colors? Our colors is pink, black, white, and gray. And we made sure to stick to one specific pink color down to the hex color. So we always knew that that is going to be our color that we're going to be working with. The next thing was shapes. So, when it comes to recognizability, you can choose hearts, circles, stars, triangles. We went with a specific shape, which was a circle and a line, like a circuit board. So that was our digital branding shape. And there's so many different types of shapes out there. Just make sure to have some type of consistency when it comes to your brand. Uh, Next thing is font. So, so, so important. If you have a branding, you have a name, and you use different types of fonts, it can actually confuse people. It could actually create an opportunity for someone else to kind of, create an account, make pretend they're you. And because you don't have a consistent font, a person could easily be duped into thinking that that's you. So it's so important to have your font and just to have that kind of consistency. Once you have those things, logo, so, so, so important. You want to obviously work with someone who is a logo designer, or if you want to keep it simple and just be name and a font, it's up to you, but just be consistent, choose one logo and roll with it. And then lastly, your tagline. In one sentence, what is it that you're about? For Gadget Chats, ours is we're your homegirls at tech. So we're just two girls kicking it, talking about technology. So we have our digital recognizability. Lastly is digital communicability. What is the time zone? When are you most easily going to be accessible? Is it during the day? Is it during the night? Is it during the afternoon? Things like that. People can obviously tell based off of your social media activity, or if you have a website, or if you have, anything on your description of your social media, put that on there, so that way people know how they can get a hold of you. And how can they also get in contact with you? Put in here at a clutch during an emergency. Is it the best, fastest way to access you? Is it via email? Is it via phone, social, website? What type of information do you want to put on there that if there's some type of emergency that somebody can get in contact with you? So that's my explanation on the three different pillars of digital branding as a whole, trying to encompass that with technology. I did also want to let you know that if you already have a brand, this can still apply to you. You can always redesign or just hone in to your brand. Um, or if you want to go in a different direction, you can always just redo. Or if you just don't have a brand and you want to start, I think that is a good place for you to start before you begin. Do those three things and you'll be golden. Once you have that and you know what your brand is and you know how you're going to you're going to be moving forward, the next thing is going to be to have some type of consistent graphics, whether it's going to be banners on your social media, avatars, and then, of course, video if you're going to be on YouTube or you're going to be producing content via video. It's always great to encompass your brand, whether it be with an intro or an outro or some type of moving piece that people always know that it's something that's going to get started. So, for example, when this live stream got started, you saw that I'm about um, tutorials, tools, and support. Keep it simple, keep it moving. I do have a website, uh, techvalor.net. You can hire me, see what type of products I offer to help you create either intros or outros. Um, Also, I work with you to help build some kind of a goal to where you want to be as far as digital marketing and moving forward. So I'll open it up to questions right now. Thank you so much for this opportunity that Swarthy Daisy gave me for this virtual conference. I'm learning so much. I'm meeting so many great people, and you guys are awesome. Oh, yes. So I'm gonna go to the top. Yes. Hi, Rachel. Hey, Mary. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Healthy Trails Living. Hey, Pandy. Hi, Swarthy. Hey, Shay Kennedy. Hey, Flippin' Easy. Hey, Dr. Kathan. Hey, ARFX. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Gigi said, love this lady. Thanks for all you do in the tech community. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Barry. Said Catwoman is the greatest. Mhm. Hey, demons. Good morning. Thanks. My husband is here. Hi. I'm just going through. That is very true. Yeah, just Teresa, we do need to all remember to thumbs up, connect, and we need to feature each other's channels and support each other. It's so important. Hi, Izzy. All right. So I see a question mark here. All right. So Jessica has asked, are there certain colors to stay away from when it comes to branding? Um, no. I know that there are some people that say, don't use harsh colors, don't use red, or, to be honest with you, it really isn't so much the color that you should stay away from. It honestly is, if you're going to be going with a light theme or a dark theme, what shade of color are you going to be working with? So that is something that you need to consider. So if you have a favorite color and someone is telling you don't use that favorite color on your brand because it gives a bad connotation, please throw that out the window. Go with your instinct, go with what you love, go with what is going to represent you. I hope that that answered your question. Swarthy asks, what about software do you recommend for basic graphic designers? I absolutely recommend Canva. I know that you have done some tutorials on Canva as well. The free version is very, very powerful, but they do have a paid version as well. It does a lot of the thinking for you as far as sizing, thumbnails, and avatars and things like that. They have a lot of different types of already like presets in there. So Canva, I would say, is really, really great for just starting out. It's very, very powerful. Hey, Raymond. Hey, Web. Yes, you're next. I have a link for, so if you're not already in the playlist, I have a link in the description over to Web Savvy Cafe so you can go to their conference next after this in 4 minutes. Um, Eric asked, I'm wondering why my videos suck. I need this information again. Your videos do not suck at all. But yes, we can talk some more afterwards. um, oh, thank you, Rachel. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. And let's see. I'm just checking to see if there are any questions. I love that everybody's interacting. And I do appreciate the compliments. Oh, the cat ears. Yes. So these are actually clips. So you can actually clip these on and off. So I'll catch gadget chats next Thursday. I'll have provide a link on where to get these. um, uh Lola said she's been using Canva like crazy lately and trying to pinpoint the fonts that you want to use for your brand. Yeah, I'm glad that you're thinking about that now. Yeah, and you'll get a hang of it. You'll know what is going to speak to you. There is something else that you need to consider as well when it comes to fonts is this a font that's free or is this a font that you're going to have to pay for in the future? All right. Yes, I will plug the podcast, gadgetchats.com. Let me go ahead and bring up the site here. If you go to gadgetchats.com, um, it'll take you over to the podcast. It will also provide you links to all the other social medias that we have as well, uh, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. So we have about 2 minutes left. I appreciate you guys coming by. Like I said before, in the description there is a link over to the next one on the playlist. I'll also put a link in here in case you're not already have the playlist on here, so you could go over to the next video. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. I love y'all.